You ever stayed somewhere that was haunted? Do you have a ghostly encounter story that you can share? If you do, tell your tale below. In the comments section, Jess Moskaluke will tell you about where she just recently stayed. That is very well known for its ghost story. Upcoming in this week's Country Music Update, Spooky Edition. I'm Greg Reynolds, also known this week as Harry Potter. First, we start with the Reklaws, who were actually working on a costume mid-interview as I was chatting with them over Zoom this week.
Well, do you want to see what I've been working on in between calls right now?
Yes, absolutely.
And this one's for me.
And peeing. He just said peeing.
Right, peeing, right.
Yeah, you haven't even thought about that yet.
Dang it. Every year
he's the same thing, so really he's really got it. But I'm sewing on
my Superman cape.
The cape right now as we speak. But Stuart is coming. He's going to.
So I'm just not gonna eat anything tomorrow.
And the only way out of it is this zipper. So.
Now, I was chatting with them about their amazing new album, SophomoreSlump, and about how it really brought back a lot of memories for them. Not just about family and about where they're from, but about all the journey along the way, including their university days that included a time when Stu got kicked out of a bar. Banned for life, even though he had to play there with Jenna as the Reklaws like 2 weeks later.
I was not there that night.
I was. I think every girl that we were with got led onto the bus and they're like, sorry guys, you're done. I was like, what? Like, you guys it's freezing cold. They're like, too bad. They like shut the thing. So I made a like ice ball basically and hucked it.
So Elf when he's throwing the snowballs?
That was Stu.
Exactly what I looked like. When I was
okay, wow.
Yeah, so they got me good. They nailed me down, took a photo, put it up on the wall.
His photo's on the wall, like
never,
don't let
never
this
to
guy
be
in.
returned. This man, his name, everything, and then we had a show like 2 weeks after I got banned for life. So I was like, I need to talk to somebody.
We had a show at the ranch.
At the place,
after
yeah.
he got banned.
So I went over. I called the guy. I was like, "Can I just talk to you? I need to explain the situation." And
there were snowballs. There was a bus. What did you want me to do? Like
multiple beers.
So we met, and he was like, "Okay." He's like, "You're good to play. You can do it. And you're welcome back to this bar." He's like, "But you're on very thin ice."
As somebody who has also been banned from a university bar, I get it. I just didn't get to go back in because I got to play a show in 2 weeks. I think I actually might still be banned from the den at the University of Calgary. I got to chat with Jess Moskaluke this week. She's got an amazing new song, Map Dot, and we started talking about ghostly adventures.
I do want to ask you, though, because growing up in a small town, coming up on Halloween, we're doing a big show about ghost stories, and if you've ever encountered anywhere spooky. Have you ever been anywhere that you felt like was haunted, or would you go out to a creepy farm where you grew up that was scary as a kid, but maybe it's not now?
Yeah, it's funny because growing up, we used to go haunted housing where we would just like drive to old abandoned places and like walk through them, which was always terrifying because one of your friends would like go under the stairs and grab your foot or something to try and scare you. I'm sure that nothing happened in those homes are actually just abandoned for whatever reason. So nothing like monumental, but my tour manager, Carmen, often, believe in what you want, but she's pretty darn accurate when she has certain predictions and things. It's a little strange sometimes. So she's kind of sensitive to some of those things, I'll say. So yeah, we'll go to like a hotel and she'll be like, ooh, your room is hella haunted. Like,
no, thank you for telling me that. I can't sleep now. What are you doing?
Alone. Yeah.
Has she told you stories about somewhere she's been that was haunted or something she's encountered?
Yeah, and actually it's funny because when we were in Banff just this past weekend, like I said, they were doing ghost tours because that hotel is so old.
Yep.
They've often told us about the haunted staircase just outside of the room that we have played in a few times now. And it's a story about a bride, and there's some debate as to whether, like, she got married at the hotel, but there's some debate as to whether she fell down the stairs or caught on fire from her wedding gown train hitting a candle or something.
I've heard both for sure. Yeah.
I've heard both as well. I don't know if anyone knows the truth, but so we were just talking about that as we were approaching this staircase, and I didn't know that they had ghost tours and they must hire actors and stuff for these ghost tours. And as we were approaching the staircase, there was a woman in a white gown.
No.
A wedding veil. She was a real woman. She was an actor, but it was a little
jarring, I would think, right?
little spooky.
I've heard that tale about the Banff Springs, but can you imagine talking about that ghostly story, trying to figure it out, and you look up and there is somebody in a white wedding dress about to go down those stairs that are apparently haunted? Maybe you've been there. Maybe you've encountered some sort of spooky something, a spirit, a tingling, a noise when you stayed at the Banff Springs. Can't wait to see all of this year's country music Halloween costumes. We already know what Jason Aldean is going to be, the one and only Joe Exotic. No slight to Jason Aldean, it's a fantastic costume, but Caroline and Luke Bryan do amazing costumes every single year. He never knows what he's going to be until the morning of Halloween. She picks it out. We will see on Instagram, and I can't wait to share some of the best costumes with you next week in the Country Music Update. I'm Greg Reynolds.